It's Wiki. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So here the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
They'll come up
I typically like these inside zones. Everything's already drawn away from the line. It gives a lot of one-on-one coverage. I don't sprint right away with the running back. I wait till I hit the hole. But you can also see on the outside there, they're kind of pressed up high.
First carry here for Ken Walker.
So I waited. I didn't sprint until after I saw the linebacker get picked up by the other.
The Cowboys at 7-2 here on the year, and they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely.
You see Diggs is open. I see the linebacker over the tackle instead of over Diggs, which means I could have a free shot if I switch it out. Audible to, say, verticals. And I could have him open, but I need to take the Musgrave and send him out to the right so that way it takes some of those other guys.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they'll get this well past.
So that's why some plays you have to just really get rid of.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers.
Inside zone seems to work very well.
All of them, they all want to be number 1.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that
so
time,
kind of
and
a stretch.
down.
More of a running formation in the eye. Going wide. Can't go too wide, you got to find the hole. So follow your fullback.
That's a heck of an effort from Josh Allen getting in there defensively.
One of the secret plays I like is out of the pistol. And it's in this open flex. It's RPO read flat. These guys usually get open no matter what. So if the guy's pressed up on Diggs out there to the left, sometimes what I'll do is I'll hit him if he's pressed up, especially on the outside. I'll hit it because Diggs is fading in. Can't do hot routes or anything like this, but you end up sending him across, and then usually that guy's open.
Got his man, it's Thornton.
Doesn't always work that way. Usually that other guy doesn't see it. Sometimes that guy that's on Diggs, if he's focused on the outside of Diggs, he'll actually pick that off. So you want to hit Diggs on that route, on his post in, as a quick thing instead. And that's a trick. It's one of those plays that you have to push it before the running back takes the ball. It's RPO.
I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now. And you can see the confidence of the team has grown.
On kickoffs, I sometimes like to push it over to the right. Do just under max. Just a little bit to the right to help push it as far to the right as possible. This allows me to have them catch it on the 1-ish, and then hopefully get them behind the 20. Obviously, is the goal.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a former
nickel,
first
always
rounder
good.
in his 4th year now out of Utah
Cover one
State,
robbers.
Jordan Love.
He had the numbers
So
of
I'm
a
going to
game
immediately
last week that if you win,
call them
you
to
talk
the
about
outside
it
because
being
I
a
have the
gritty
inside
guy,
zones.
managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass. That's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
If I do like the nickel contain overhead to the outside, I'm going to select my line, push them out, select my guy, and I'm going to set them. And again, tell the coverage to go outside. I'm going to try and blitz in. He's going to be picked up, so I'm going to stay with this guy.
Got an open man. David Njoku, the tight end.
Doesn't always nicely best. Try the dime to be blitz on the left. Try a similar thing. So I'll drop him down. I'll come in.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson.
A lot of
Hold on
yardage.
here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
So we want to underneath right there. So
on second down, another shot for Robinson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. You look at this Cowboy defense. In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
That's right. Press up. Go to the outside.
Robinson will try to pick it up. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side.
Still need to take digs off it, but he did score to us last game.
So that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game.
Right, let's show you a little more of this.
You wouldn't try and get too greedy.
Let's face it. The halfback dive is usually pretty good. Usually I want to follow this all the way outside. Sometimes I'll still select Thornton on this and send him across. But if it doesn't really send anyone over, I just don't care about it. And that should
Here's Walker to start the drive. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 20.
So that one I usually run on the outside of it.
The numbers for Walker from last week's effort. 2 trips to the end zone and well past
the other one I like is this inside zone weak.
We saw every kind of run from
Another good run.
We saw some power.
Again, you can send them out or you don't have to. Again, it's so tempting to see Diggs being covered close up, so maybe we'll try doing this. Change it out. Let me go long.
Second down.
Burnt him. There's less coverage. Oh, nice. A bullet pass, and it needed to be a lob.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball
So
here.
we'll do the run play now. It's going that way, so we're going to switch it to the right. The safety down.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue?
Didn't get the ball out for him outside the numbers in order to get him a touchdown.
Rhythm, number of carries, just keep
go back to this RPO.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
We'll run out of Diggs in motion. He's going to cut up. So again, he's off, and the safety is down, so I'm definitely not trying to hit Thornton here. McLeod usually is a great option. But you can always run it on this play too. So I'll show you that. So you just hold down the X button, that'll be a run play. If you do nothing, you can eventually run it with. I'll do it again this same direction with Diggs Oh. I'll show you what it looks like if you run with Richardson. So you just don't push any buttons until you go. So it takes him out. It's a flag, though, if you throw it after, because of the line move right around downfield. So you have to make that pass quick. Braxton Jones at 5. Stay back. Second and 16. What if this? It's for real. What are you talking about? Oh.
Diggs going in motion right.
Let's see. Picked off that time. Why do they recover the fumbles every time? Last game I had 2 forced fumbles and it still was terrible. Braxton Jones again with 5.
On the offense, no need to accept that. They'll decline it, and the interception
will stand. And go outside line blitz. Let's push the linebackers. Let's take cross safety.
Robinson on a give right side. And tough going there as he'll only get up.
CJ Mosley's just good in this game for whatever
reason. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Love. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Derek
So I just had to cut that a little bit.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie
play here. Usually, again, this works really well when we've been passing a lot. So they're sitting back.
He had first-round ability.
Just
but when
tap
he was
it.
available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Richardson. And his throw is incomplete.
Again, that's what kills you, is just the random poor inaccuracies that don't need to be there.
They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10.
We can always get back to play.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Out left and complete to Thornton. And he is out of bounds inside.
Usually that is Jackson Smith.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Dive. Won't send me the next one. Follow the edge. Sometimes that if the receiver's really good at blocking, he'll be able to let go of that guy and get the next one. Then clear sales
now to this point.
So much of the game today,
so
we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of
simple
jobs.
formation.
And anyone who plays a strong safety position now more than ever is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Inside this. We'll run this to the right.
Here's Walker. And he's
Follow the line. Rush to the right so they can't get their actual big tight end line on there. And they should be able to get this touchdown.
Walker is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
So as soon as you're within the 5 and you want to run it, just no huddle it real quick so they can't get their big men on. Usually they're out of place.
We get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Rager. He's going to bring this one out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
It's still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Love. And that
So
is taken in by Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Love now. That is incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort.
Trying to get
They've
number
disrupted the
45
passing
a sack,
game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Both my DNs are out.
At the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Now 3rd down and 7. Love looking to throw it. That is caught. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling. And brought down, but not before they're inside
Unlike any other
the 25.
time, this has to take me on the
This
leg.
offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw now, here's Love. Here's a screen for Robinson. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They will throw again here with Jordan Love.
That was so lucky for them. Wow, he's had so much further than they were projected to go. Jordan Love
was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
So I knew that was going to happen because the guy that's supposed to be covering it was all on the far left side, which was 45 again. So once he did his wheel route, it was completely open, so that's why the safety above him.
They're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Still on the shot. Diggs is out here on this
drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. Pretty solid on that last drive. Yardage good, 4 carries, and it all culminated with a 1-yard touchdown run.
And believe it or not, I try to further my football education all the time, so I was reading a book about offensive line play, and right out of the first chapter, the word leverage. That's what jumped up. Low man wins. Who gets off the ball faster creates that space for the runner, and that's exactly what they did.
Especially on that 1-yard push into the end zone that finished off that last drive.
And let's see if they can continue with that leverage on this drive.
And some room to roll now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Why does it automatically jump? I want to see the time.
Second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
So we'll do that some again in this time. Diggs on the scene. We have him on an apprentice thing, so I have 4 extra routes. Again, this route type of thing usually burns people.
1st and 10, it's
Richardson. It's set up.
Going deep for Diggs.
Lob it.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They
sometimes it's good on those if you know the safety and the right side is taken care of.
Bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time
also
they
on
were
this
ready
is
for it.
Musgrave is nice. Don't play there.
He's got room at the 30. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Most of the routes on the X team is just solid. But putting Thornton on the in is nice. It's just...
And Richardson looks to throw once more. Got an open man. It's McLeod. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now a signal and a timeout call. As it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Touchdown, Cowboys. Stephon Diggs with career touchdown number 70.
Simpler you make the game, the better. On one set and learn how to beat every single defense with it. This one's just one of those hack ones that's been around for a bit.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
So we're going to go for
the way
3.
that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Right side. Or the medium pass. I like doing the medium pass.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive.
If you drop the middle, that is the loose stance in the middle, I'm ready for
try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. First down, Love to pass. That quick throw there is incomplete.
And there's another.
What'd you get? Apple?
Is certainly bringing it again this week.
Buddy, that's so many hairs today. Goodness.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Really?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And this one too low. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been.
I do cover 1 here.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end to Joku. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Safety just got
what a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Bijan Robinson, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Bullock good on the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Sims now for the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's Stephon Diggs as he and the rest of the offense get ready to go again. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good. But there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once.
Sometimes he can hit.
He can explode it
before you go down.
When you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do. You get hungry, you get greedy in a good way.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, it's Walker. And some solid footwork there.
No, dodge the linebacker blitz
about the 38. 82 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Back to Walker on 1st down. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
Nope.
Looking for
He
Diggs.
didn't run that a shot out. He actually didn't run a good route.
And the Panthers are going to have it here just past the 20.
Too far.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Really?
Taken in here to start this drive. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, the turnover
continues.
Here's another interception. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
What's funny is that's Alontae Taylor's been covering.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a big 6.
And that defense is in a spot
to switch him out for DJ Turner.
Thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing,
all day.
I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
Let's go look at another passing. Let's go 2-4.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now Love. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Love. Right back to Njoku. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Throwing. Love. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill. Complete. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready?
Again, it's Love. And going deep for Hill.
Right.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
We would never have caught that.
Tyreek Hill with career
the
touchdown
chicken.
number 75. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So here are the Cowboys to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously
not
need
pass
the
because
football,
I
need
need
to
to be outside.
score,
I push
but they
down
can't be
on
so
the
aggressive
left stick
as to give
as
up
I
their
did
edge,
before.
their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
So that way it should be close to this either.
On 1st down, Richardson.
He's
got the hook up with Diggs. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Nope.
Here's Richardson to throw. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now run with Walker.
Usually pick up the other
Get
guy.
him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And quickly they get to the line. Richardson to throw off play action. Sliding out of the pocket.
Hasn't run that in yet. Might as well.
End zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Anthony Richardson. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys add on to their lead.
Not even considered as a Rookie of the Year.
Extend another week.
Second receiver with only
Elliott
600
good
yards.
with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Carolina getting set to take the field. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Ready.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. And this will be caught. It's Isaiah Hodgins. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Love now to pass on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
Take him off his blitz and go pick it up.
Back into the end zone. The Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Elliott now to add the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
84.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
First down, going to the air with Love. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Grant Delpit. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown...
Why didn't you run around?
Sack back at the 9-yard line.
There you go.
Josh Allen coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on first and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Richardson now on 3rd and goal. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Well, we saw him score on the ground earlier in the ball game. This time, the defense says not so fast.
Yeah, that's good scouting and good awareness, isn't it? Because you always have to be wary of him keeping it himself, especially in this part of the field. Because if he doesn't like what he sees, you know he'll take off and try and go for it himself.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Panthers will get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that one complete to Hodgins. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Yep.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
On 3rd down, Love. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit 000. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense, as they try to finish things off in this fourth quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6.
Let's try to get him down to get him
Charles,
playing,
a lot
but
of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner,
covered him almost the entire game, and he didn't have anything. I'm not double. I know.
The milk is free.
You need it melted. You just took it out.
No, but the milk is free.
I mean, Tyreek Hill only 2 catches, 56 yards, and a touchdown. Didn't even change anything. Pretty good. Okay.